When you get to some families, there are some ideology every family holds about marriage. And that subjects you automatically, most especially if you are the woman coming into the home, you are subjected automatically to such ideologies if you want to make that marriage work. This is commonly found in the African community. Every woman who is married into some families, they have a way they treat them in some families. Now, if you're getting married, don't just fall in love and feel that you're on top of the world. You need to know what is obtainable in the family you are marrying into. Don't be ignorant. At times, some things that happen in some marriages are not caused by your husband or by your wife. It might be influenced from family. They need to call their own son or daughter aside that you know that in our family, we don't allow this. And you can't just go somewhere, marry someone from somewhere to change our family doctrine or standard or law or lifestyle. So it is wise that as you do your Romeo and Juliet, during courtship, spend time to know at least a little about the family. You may say, how do I do that? Do I have to go to that family and ask questions? No. It may be almost impossible for you to do that. But in as much as your relationship with your partner is a good one, you should be wise enough to know when to ask certain questions. People have written books. People have done talks, including myself, on some questions you must ask before you go to the altar. Include this among the questions you must ask before you finally go there to tie the knot. The meaning of marriage to you and your family members may be totally different from your partner's family. Both of you may have two different meanings. Don't ignore it. Don't neglect those minute things. As small as they may look, they are strong enough to tear a home apart. You won't see any trouble at the beginning of the marriage until you are so deep into it. Then things will start coming up and you will feel like this guy deceived me. No, she may not, or he may not. These are some of the things. This is the reason why you are courting before marriage. You need to know some things about this guy. You need to know some things about this lady. You must have seen another viral video of a young man who was proposing to his girlfriend and he refused to go on one knee to propose. And the lady was offended. Let's analyze that as another case study. The guy brought in his friend with camera to, cover the moment. I'm proposing marriage to my longtime girlfriend. They've been together for about 7 years. And of course, I want her. And there he is standing to say, will you be my wife? And the girl was looking at her that, what are you doing? You have to go on one knee to propose to me. If you are choosing to do it this way, then you have to do it the normal way. And the normal way, if you are proposing using the ring, is to go on one knee. I know it's a borrowed culture, but if you are choosing to do it that way, you have to do it normally. So she became offended to say no. Now, what could be the factor responsible for him taking his stand? His friends were talking to him. That guy, do this thing if you want to do it. If you are ready for this relationship, do it. He said, no, it doesn't mean, going on one knee doesn't mean I don't love you. You know that I love you. Everything around shows that I love you. We've been together for years. I love you and you know that. Must I go on one knee? Now, imagine that occasion never came. And they eventually get married, moved into the same apartment as a couple. And issues start coming up. Issues that is looking like I can never go on one knee. There are ways issues like that can come up apart from the proposal setting. So probably the way this young man was brought up, it is humiliating, probably. I'm not certain, probably it is humiliating for a man to kneel before a girl because I want to marry you. Now, this is a simple ideology. It is simple understanding about what marriage is. And if you never knew and you are married, and confusions will start coming.